You're now tuned into the Quiet Car Podcast.
Welcome back to the Quiet Car Podcast. On today's episode, no secret, the hobby is always something's happening. And this week's episode, Whatnot yet again is getting sued.
Oof.
Also,
well, they don't normally get sued, but normally the shady shit happens on Whatnot. But keep it running.
Also, Whatnot is not doing what he's supposed to do. Okay, and also, is Whatnot considered gambling? We already know what it is. Your boy Money right here. Dave on the side of me right there. Jerry's right there.
What up, Bo?
Bring it.
This episode is brought to you by Savorista.
Yeah.
Go to savorista.com. Use the promo code QUIETCARD for 25% off. Taste some delicious coffee from Savorista. And shout out to my mom for telling me how to pronounce it.
Who is basically the owner of this podcast, got yelled at all of us for this. So sorry, Mom, with that. But like I said, once again, like I said, just if you're listening to audio, just drop us a 5-star and a review on Apple and Spotify. Also, we have the NCAA March Madness tournament happening right now. Hop on in. There's gonna be links all over the place. The game starts Thursday, so you got, when this comes out, you got a day and a half, whatever. More information will definitely be throughout today and Thursday to get everybody in there. We got a couple people in there right now. I know I kind of started late getting all that going, but we're gonna start the tournament up. Like I said, it's the first annual one. Are we gonna have a prize? I don't know. We'll see how many people get in there. If we have, here's what the deal is, and everybody listening right now that's on here. If we have 50 people in the bracket, 50, if we have 50 people, the winner we'll give the winner like a Bowman U, basketball hobby box. We'll do that. Okay. And they'll be coming in here being like, what about, so we get 50 people in there, but if we get 200 people in there,
we'll
announce the prize next week.
Yep.
So, and also, like I said, also follow the F1 podcast, definitely buzzing right now. So follow Monday Vibes and Hot Lap right now going on with
Positive vibes.
Going
Positive
on.
Vibes.
Yes. So how's your weekend?
Marcus, you want to start us out?
Man. Oh yeah, of course, man. It was great, man.
I know.
Yeah, spent a lot of time with the daughter, man. We went live on YouTube, ripping open some WNBA 2022 Prism. She filled some of the empty spots in her binder. Got a few silvers, some nice inserts. No autos this time, But yeah, it was good times, man.
I mean, she's only hit like 20
time
at this point, so it's okay if she misses one. Every time I rip a pack, it's free kids packs.
She's due though, man. She's due for another auto, man. I can't wait to see her rip it.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, man.
I tell you one thing right now. USA basketball women's are just, I'm seeing it everywhere. Caitlin Clark's playing, Andrew Reese is playing, all that.
Mm-hmm.
We have been saying this for years, everybody. I don't know when y'all gonna listen to us. The cars going up.
Well, not only that, it's more entertaining than the men's. It's more entertaining than the men's.
I know.
I'm
So
trying to tell you, they are. They haven't quite hit their spike, their boom, and yeah, it's just a matter of time, man.
so
Yeah,
Jared, what you
Gabriella,
do?
she got
Oh,
the
hold on.
Angel Reese's, man. I don't know if you saw him on the YouTube, but yeah, those are
What? Shout out to YouTube
Angel.
page.
Yeah, at Yabo Collectibles, man.
Okay, we didn't get that going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody go like, follow, do all the fun stuff.
Yeah,
yeah,
we didn't get
you
on
know,
that.
yeah, she likes to, open up and read the names, get to know the ladies.
That's how you're supposed to do it, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Get some public speaking practice. Yeah, man, she likes doing it, man. So yeah, shout out Bella Mother.
Shout out, shout out.
And also, like I said, we're gonna probably be reacting off Venezuela and USA right now. Um, it is that 2 outs I'm looking at?
It's the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
Okay. Well, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We got Angels in the outfield. Jerry, what you doing?
Bro, listen, always picking up. Always picking up. Got some heat ready. Going to the TCG show in was it Albertville?
Yeah.
Going to that this weekend. So realistically, I just been kind of prepping up for that. Getting stuff priced out, set up. I will tell you though, it is fun because I've definitely pulled stuff off from the side. I was like, nope, that's going towards the game. We're not even selling that. This is going straight into the game.
Oh, we finna
yeah.
explain that too. Also, so wait to the end for that. But
So
Amani, what about you? What'd you do this weekend?
oh, you know what? So I was hanging out in Cleveland this weekend.
the land.
The land. So shout out to Cleveland for showing a lot of love. I missed a couple of flights because I be doing that. But a lot of stuff I found out with the airport. Let me tell you something right now. Those lines that they be saying that's long and this stuff, there's a really specific reason why that is. But that's for another day. But other than that, I mean that's really about it. Came back chilled. Shout out to everybody that tuned in to the semifinals. When Yabo and I went live, we did that. We did the U.S. and who was it? Oh, Dominican Republic.
It was a DR.
Yeah. So shout out.
So yeah, man, that was a good one, man. Aaron Judge coming up clutch.
Man, what?
Nice stuff. Yeah, he straight up plucked Tatis.
Yep. And
And
so,
then yeah, some good bats.
like I said, that was, and shout out to everybody that was came in and watched us and everything. Probably the second biggest vote, no, most viewed live there was. So check it out. We're gonna do a lot more
Because it's
live
lit. It
stuff.
was entertaining.
It was.
Was at the crib too.
It was lit.
Big chilling. Big chilling.
Big chilling.
So also, I want to say this that the Huntsville card the flip is coming to Huntsville 28th and 29th. We'll definitely be there IRL streaming. So follow us on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, wherever you feel comfortable with. Just follow us on all of them. Also, we're doing a huge trade night with more information that come into Rocket City Sports. Right? Okay. Rocket City Sports on that Saturday. Okay. So we dubbed that the biggest car show, biggest trade night in Alabama. It's
gonna be huge.
Yeah, they got a little tiny parking. They got a little tiny parking lot. And I want that thing filled up like Fast and the Furious. I'm saying I want it filled up like Fast and the Furious. So we're gonna start.
Well, not only that, bro, they've got just a slick setup on the shop too. I mean, if I was gonna steal a way to set a shop up, I love that the half side's Pokemon. The whole other half is all sports. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like, you know, I do love a lot of other shops, but I really, you know, that's like our guys in God,
Rogersville?
what is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, Rogersville. It's just a cool setup because it's like cool. Even if you don't like Pokemon, walk to
Yeah.
the other side of the store. All sports. Oh, you don't like sports? Walk to the other side. Like it's kind of lit. It's tight.
That's how Tag Connects is too. Tag Collects and Cancel. They like that too, man.
I'm
Nice,
gonna go down there.
nice selection. Oh, y'all gotta go check that out, man.
We gotta get in there. You know what I'm saying? But so series coming soon. Watch out for that. Also, like I said, some big important announcements are coming soon. But like I said, trade night is gonna be on the 28th.
Huge.
We're gonna be at the show. They just added another Alabama player that's playing right now. So I think it's up to 7 Alabama players is going to be there. So listen, like I said, we're controlling media there. So like I said, we're IRL streaming there. So if you can't come to the show, but you want to see what it's about,
pull up on us.
come up in there.
Rotund.
Come up in there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody on there. But we know what y'all came for. Pause. But yet again, whatnot is in the news. Yet again. Why?
For sketchy shit. Yet again.
Are we surprised? We're surprised. Now, we definitely gonna be going over and giving our 2 cents of what's going on, but I definitely highly recommend everybody go check out Sports Card Nonsense because you talking about what's the lawyer name?
Paul Lesko.
Yeah, so they had Paul Lesko on twice. So the reaction of what was going on at first with Gio, he had him on there and they talked and we had made a reaction video to that. But then also Jesse and Cuban Cards also had him on there too. So just go check out those 2 videos if you want like detailed of the lawyer that's involved and everything like that. But
go check out our video if you want the talking shit side. Because they give you the PG-13 and we give you the rated R.
Yeah. So, you know. But like I said, so basically to break down this right now, whatnot is basically being sued because we just could say they didn't have the ducks in a row.
You could say it like that, or you could just blatantly say that they don't care about the consumer. They are only there for profit, and their actions make it completely obvious.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, as we were talking about it, and you know, everybody go reference, you know, Sports Card Nonsense. Go hit with those 2 videos, or go watch our reaction video. But long and short, they do need to have some level of accountability, some level of, hey, Amani, we've noticed that you've been spending a lot of money on whatnot today. Are you sure you want to continue? If you feel this is a problem, dial 1-800-MY-RESET, which is the gambler thing for all the people who actually need that. But, you know, as we were talking about kind of on our 2 cents version of it, I mean, it's the same, you know, 12-year-old boy. His parents have left the house. He's got control of the internet. He's clicking on websites. It goes, are you 18? He's like, fuck yeah, I am. I've been looking at all these One Piece cards. I want to see what's behind.
A lot of heavies.
So
basically a good breakdown on what's going on. It's basically, like I said, whatnot is facing legal action over allegedly harming the hobby right now. So basically, their case is focused on whatnot allegedly running an illegal casino without the safeguards, which is, I think that safeguards is very important. That's regulated in casinos and required to have. Okay, we believe that the customers are at risk and unfair and fraudulent activities, as well as addiction issues without the proper guardrails. Now, here's the deal. Whatnot. Now, it's for me, and keep reading all these articles and listening to everybody talk this and this. The real problem is the policy, is the regulations, is the safeguards. That's where all this can be afforded if you just had those things. You have to recognize what's going on, and people have been calling this for a long time. You understand that people are spending way amount of money and getting scammed, which is, like I said, listen, we're not giving anybody excuses here. We're just saying that this is what people are doing. Okay, these are still grown adults with free will that's doing this. That's this has
most of the time
they're chasing something that basically not there. But regardless of that, it's the same thing. If you compare this to the casinos in Vegas, is that they have the proper safeguards and the regulations to, hey, you doing all this? It's the same thing. You go to a bar, you have too much drinks, they have to cut you off. Because they're legally bound on what you do. And they can kick you out and do all this other stuff, this. Yeah. The thing with whatnot is that they don't recognize themselves as they have the right to not look at themselves as a gambling, casino thing. Okay, cool. But even if you don't, as an owner of a multi-billion dollar business, you still have to have them safeguards still in place.
And pause. When we say safeguards, literally it's the are you 18 window. Do you feel like this is a problem? Do you it's like, let's get fucking real. It's not even really a fucking safeguard. It's not even a damn handrail, right?
Yeah. But that's the same thing.
That feels like when you go to the
he
pool.
Didn't have them intentions.
Well, it's like Jerry knows this. It's like, when we're downtown Huntsville and it says no skateboarding, and we're skateboarding.
It's literally just to cover them legally for if Amani breaks his arm, Jerry breaks his leg, whatever, and they can literally go, we had a sign that said no skateboarding. Now, did they have anybody out there enforcing it? No. Did they actually care? No. But legally, as a business, you do need some level of protection, some level of, I don't know, Mr. or Mrs. Judge, we said to not skateboard. They broke the rule.
There you go. Figure it out.
Man, that's wild right there. I wonder how much that's going to affect whatnot.
First off, I don't know. I'll make the argument. I don't think it's going to affect it like they're going to go out of business, right? I don't think that's going to happen at all. They're 100% going to go move on with their day.
My bad. Yeah, y'all right. We should have had this stuff on here. Okay, here it is. This is the revamp.
Well, not only here's the revamp, but do we just settle this out of court? I mean,
of course.
Shit, you drop 20 racks. Shit. Here you go.
And you know what's crazy about?
Hold on. Here's a coupon. Come on back.
That's what. Listen. Here's the thing. You sell.
Yeah, we go get some of that back.
Yeah, you sell, and you sell it out of court. And you go, here's 100,000. They're gonna go right when they get it. They're gonna go, man. I've been wanting this Dodgers for a long. Let me get in this break.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
I need that page back, cause
right. Like, oh hey, you lost some money at the casino, and the guy goes, hey, dinner's on me, baby.
That's what I'm saying. What are we talking about? It's the same thing at a casino. You're gonna lose the money, but they're gonna still give you free drinks. Keep going.
Come on. Have a drink on me, baby. You good? Come on now.
Listen, I mean, is this going to affect what? No, it's not, because people still signing up. It's still they just had a whole thing with Mr. Beast.
Yeah, man. Dude, you see their presence at National is crazy.
Crazy.
And
it's still gonna be the same thing. And I understand
that's crazy work.
everything that goes on and whatnot, which is absolutely crazy. Yes, you have all the scammers on there. You have all that going on. You have a lot of sketchy people on there. You do. But you also have probably worse sketchy people on TikTok, but TikTok is just not as big. Whatnot is the biggest thing you got to go after. It's the same thing with McDonald's. It's the comparison to McDonald's. We're gonna go after McDonald's. We're gonna tell, hey, you got to put calories on your burgers. I'm making a movie called Super Size Me. I'm not making a movie called Whopper.
Well, first off, hold on. If we're gonna reference that movie, that guy was a belligerent alcoholic, and that's why his charge was so fucked up.
Yeah, no,
it was a scam.
Yeah, it was. I mean, but it worked. At the end of the day,
first off, you still shouldn't eat McDonald's because it's probably not meat for real.
I don't know. Double quarter
dog
cheese, no onions,
listen,
orange high C. There's no other meal on this earth that compares to a double quarter pounder combo with a orange high C.
So fun fact about Jerry.
That orange high C sugary.
Bro, I've not eaten McDonald's in literally the last decade. Not one fucking bite.
I had it today.
And you know what? I would go get the ice cream, but the machine's always fucking broke. So I still had.
Listen. Shout out. Listen, we finna have a tinfoil hat podcast because I got a lot of theories behind why it's broken. I got a lot of
no. They had a whole thing on it on why it was broke. So there was only one business in the whole country that was contracted to fix it, and since then they've revoked that contract, and now people can go in and fix it. Because I mean, if we're gonna be honest, it's a fucking Ryobi. It's just fucking put the spoon in, spin the ice cream. Now it's fluffy. That's it. They did a whole thing on TikTok about it, and all these people were like, "We're gonna be able to get ice cream from McDonald's," and it's like, "No, I'm good."
No.
First off, I followed this dude on TikTok, and his whole business is cleaning ice machines and repairing those. You can ask either of these guys. I never get ice. I don't get ice anywhere. Fuck no. The moment I see all that mold and shit, I'm good. I mean, the mold is frozen anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I like that moldy ice.
That moldy ice is always that good ice because it get a little extra little spice to it. You know what I'm saying?
Sweet God. Sweet God.
Amani's taking a sip like, damn, I got a chunk of something.
Love that. Love that. What is this? What is this flavor? Look extra little...
Take that right, Mark.
What is that? What is that? Cherry in my Coke?
Right. I got a piece of cherry in my Coke.
Yeah, this is real life.
That rotten cherry.
They got real
fuck
vanilla.
that. I don't get ice nowhere.
Jeez, they got real vanilla everywhere.
Right.
They don't even use the artificial vanilla. Shit, they got the shea vanilla right there.
Shea vanilla, boy. Somebody grandma must be about to shaving it. Nah, that's a hair. That's
hanging in that bitch like a hair in a Hardee's biscuit.
Hey, let me take a little sip. Let me wash my mouth out with more sip.
Move that thing off.
Right. They be having the big old straws too. They be just sucking everything up. Lord, hit you in the back of the throat, looking good. Crazy.
Make him think of Diddy.
Jeez, Louise. Pause.
Wait a minute.
No, we can fast forward on that bad. We can push play. We don't need a pause. So, all right. So, what is okay? So, with whatnot, I mean, what are the things that kind of the stuff that could change on here? Like, what do they need to do?
In my rough redneck opinion, They add 2 fucking extra windows. Are you sure you're not gambling too much? Yeah, I'm sure. Are you, it's going to be something between like fidelity and a porn website, right? Like it's literally going to be like, are you 18? Yeah. Do you realize that this is a chance of loss and not all gains? Yes. And probably some type of spending limit. And then for the spending limit, it's like, are you sure you want to spend 10 grand? Click button for yes. Cool. Now you're clear.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Kind of. Ask the second question. Ask it twice.
Facts. Yeah. We asked twice. They said yes twice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy how simple that is. And then, people still gonna go, well, they should do more. What is the safeguards that people want to see?
Well, you had to put a condom on to get on whatnot, if they're gonna fuck you in the ass.
Jeez. I put mine on my leg. And so the whole thing with that is like, you know what I'm saying? Even if they had like a little window popped up and go, hey, you did 30 breaks today. And it was like 20 grand, which is absolutely crazy, but apparently that's real life on whatnot.
Oh yeah, these motherfuckers for real life.
You know what I'm saying? Man. But it's like, but if here's another thing. If they're acting their wage, it's like
that's the whole other thing, right? Like what another thing they could do is do kind of like golden auctions or whatever, where you confirm your bank account, right? Like there's a lot of these auction sites where Heritage Auction.
I think they do that now. Well, I don't know if they do.
But long and short, to be a premium bidder, you've got to go. Fucking, I got 10 racks in the bank right now. Click, verify. Cool.
Okay. So you thinking like a certain like tier?
Oh yeah.
Okay. But then it's like, okay. So my whole thing is, we talked about this we talked about this the other night. Go watch that episode. For no spoilers alert. I like what Jerry said about the mystery shoppers. You have to, and also when they find out somebody is, because that one-on-one soccer player, he could just delete his own account. My question is, now I don't know legal stuff. Could they, if somebody does that, is that they can put that as stealing in the policy? They have to be some kind of something that they have to punish somebody for running off on a card.
Well, you know why they're not going to do that? Because then they would directly have to go after one of the biggest breakers. It's a Tesla. We can't give it away.
If they implement it on this date,
moving forward.
Yeah, moving forward. Yeah, you can't go
correct.
They can't add a law was like, hey,
well, no, I understand, but what I'm saying is they could implement something like that, but at the same time, I mean, you would literally have to be like, hey, you have to put a 20 grand deposit down or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is going to cost you 20 gracks. The moment you like say I'm running a break, Amani hits a 101, I turn the break off, close the account, all that, it should be an automatic charge of $20,000.
Oh,
okay. To the breaker
who ran off.
Yeah, because
it would have to be severe enough that somebody's going to have a second thought. But then again, you hit a $70,000-$80,000 Trevor Lawrence, you're like, fuck it.
Yeah, charge it to the game.
Or you go off. I mean, I guess you can go off the value of it at a PSA 10. Like it doesn't. Like it does. We're gonna do.
Yeah, that Shohei Gold.
You know
right.
Right. Come on, man.
Even if it's a 7, we're gonna charge you whatever the card is at a PSA 10 value. Because like you said, if it's charging 20, if the card is worth $150,000, all right, whatever. I take a 20,000 cut. It doesn't matter. It's just $20,000. What is that? What is that?
It's just 20,000. Crazy.
So I mean that, and then I just found out about what is it PYT team breaks.
What they do?
PYT on repacks.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing that people were saying that I guess you get a team, right? And or there'll be a team break, PYT repacks or something like that. And the whole thing was the Spurs, right? And they go, hey, don't forget the Spurs. Da da da. And they'll hit people in the DM was like, get the Spurs because there's a 1-on-1 in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I'm just like, I don't know. Some things is like don't get into that break. That's my whole thing.
There's signs on the wall, you're saying?
There's signs on the wall and just keep going. It's like, okay, cool. PYT team break. Okay, cool. Let me get in here. Let me pay 10 grand.
That's wild. Man, I paid 10 grand, man. I'm opening something. I'm opening a box. Come on, man.
What Denzel say? I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving here with something. 10 grand? I'm leaving here with something.
Oh, yeah.
I can't. 10 grand break? Are we talking about not flawless?
Well, you know? I mean, hold on. Let's get real. I mean, you can go into the local card shop at any of these places and you get a box of flawless and it's $15,000-$20,000. When it was licensed and official, right? But you know what I'm saying? Like, there is a certain level of individuals that spend that amount of money.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But I think the big deal with the actual lawsuit right now is there's just blatant fraud going on, right? Because, you know, say Jerry's running the repack and I know, hey, there's this crazy Victor Wembanyama and somebody's like, hey, Imani, will you trade the Spurs? I send Imani a text. Fuck no, you're not trading the Spurs. This ain't going to nobody. This is staying in-house. You know, but there are those messages out there for sure.
Yeah, right. Because basically, like I said, it all comes down to fraud.
Yeah.
And your safeguards need to be around that. The thing is that they're not doing enough to punish the people that makes, you know, with the Boston Card Hunter, like makes them pages like that. Like those pages like that, they need to be some kind of prosecution or something. There's something that has, like I said, you automatically charge them, goes to their credit. I mean, to the point, like it destroys their credit. And it puts a thing on like, or like I said, you're a breaker, you have to put, you know, I mean, I don't know if you use your social security in there. You gotta put your social security in there. Something.
I would imagine anything tied to your funds, you accepting funds. Yeah, you probably got it.
Scoot in, Marcus, what'd you say? Say it again.
Social security number in there.
Not it wasn't that, right?
Yeah, no. If we're putting safeguards in,
you
should definitely. Yeah. Okay, so even if you're not putting in your social security number, it's got to at least be your EIN number for your business. 100%. I mean, that's a fucking basic. Like,
yeah, EIN or social security.
And man, if these fools are stupid enough to be putting in social security and not an EIN, they're coming for your house when they sue you.
Well, don't be sketchy.
First off, facts. But second off, set up a fucking LLC. Oh my God. Like, I'm not trying to tell you how to do dumb shit, but damn, if you jump out the airplane, probably put on a parachute.
Probably.
But the thing is that I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to see what our producer says about anything like.
What's the dude, J.K. Dobbins? What's the dude
Oh,
that jumped?
wait?
Well, hold on. Let's look at the bigger picture. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Do you think Whatnot grows the hobby?
I mean, it did. Yeah, I think it continues.
Now let me ask.
Exponentially, it did. Yes.
Yeah, because
Okay.
singles. Yeah,
Right.
singles buying tables out. I mean, it. Yeah.
Right. Now
We saw Whatnot when it was fledgling, when they were like
Mhm.
coming to Culture Collision. When they
correct.
first came to Culture Collision,
There was.
and there were a couple of more, like it was like Magpie, and there was another one out there, but Whatnot was just coming up.
But I mean, for real. Before you say something, that's why we have buying stations at shows.
I would agree. I mean, and as much as people don't want to admit it, that liquidity brought to the hobby a lot more people. It brought a lot more opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And, without those buying stations, without those people, hey, I'm just coming to buy. Would we have Kim Kardashian coming up and pulling up on cards? Would we have all these different celebrities pulling up? Probably not.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't know the percentage, but Whatnot ain't just for cards.
That's another angle.
Like I know so many people
That's
like
another
at work
angle.
they sell on Whatnot. We talk Whatnot, but it's not about all cards. They selling vintage jeans and t-shirts and
That's another angle. That's another
yeah.
angle. And do you think they're seeing people that selling like Jerry was talking about, people selling these pins on there, people just selling like sneakers on there. Do you think they're hearing this news about this with the sports? No, I don't. No.
Well, no, hold on.
They might be
Now,
hearing it now. Don't get me wrong.
they're definitely hearing it, and they are having these same issues as well. Now, maybe not with quote unquote repacks, but with scammers, 100%.
Yeah, you gotta have some kind of. Well, how can you authenticate? I mean, I guess that you have to vet if you want to sell singles like dollar singles, like maybe do less vetting on that. But
hold on, let's skip cards in general. What about I'm just on there fucking selling fake sneakers? You know what I mean? Like what if I'm on there selling fake AirPods? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I mean, eventually you'll get caught up though, right? Like your
yeah, but how many people you done scammed?
your reviews. I mean, sure, you're gonna scam some folks, but it's not sustainable though.
Secret shopper.
Right, but then you go into the secret shopper thing and you go, okay, how many rooms are there actively running in this exact instant? I mean, literally, as we're having this conversation, I would guarantee you there's over 10,000 active rooms and whatnot at that moment. And that's probably a very low guess of what it actually is. I don't know. I mean, I do like the idea of secret shoppers, but at some level, when money comes into play, shit, I might know. Oh, damn, I never see that name Bo come in the room. Oh, hey, Bo, you just won. And slip a little money, a little something.
Oh, that reminds me. Also, there's another situation where they know people are spending money out the wazoo and just no conscience at all, and they would get off the platform, and then that breaker would send them coupons to reel them back in. Also, that was another problem.
Oh, come on, listen. We know you struck out, but look, here's $30. Here's $40. Come,
Flashy.
yeah, come
Flash.
play. Come play. But it's the same shit that the that the casinos do.
Yeah,
But
it's,
they're not a casino though.
legally.
For all my audio listeners, that's a wink.
So right now, I talked to the producer, and she says, "What not? Let's see, they don't have no public like real time number or no counter to have it like a live counter, whatever. But what they looked up was the platform runs 175,000 hours of live streams per week." And then the average out roughly is 1,000 to 2,000 live shows at any given time, like globally. Like right now, that's what they're running right now.
Yeah, they boomed. I remember they just started. That's crazy.
Yeah, and we knew that it was going to be something when it was a Goodwill and like Ohio got into it. I mean, I think the official Goodwill is on there, just selling stuff. So it's like, like, where's the vetting? Vetting got to start somewhere. But
There's little to none. Little to none.
It's
You
more
gotta
none than
trust.
little.
Yeah, you just gotta trust your source, man.
I know that's the thing. Like, if it's
You gotta
you know
build as a owner. You gotta build a rapport with your
yes,
clientele too.
they don't care. Like P1 Castle, shout out to them, like them and like Daddy Rips, and
Three Kings.
and Three Kings. There's a couple more F1 I can't picture right now, but like it's very few, far between. I get on Car Collector too. You know what I'm saying? I'll get on him because he does a lot of different stuff. Also, with them, but anybody else that's like that doesn't if they don't take the time to make a little setup in the background and and I just wouldn't do it. Period. Yeah, watch it. So, but to get back to your question, does this affect the hobby? If people gonna get off whatnot? No. Maybe what 0.05% of people may just delete the app. Because literally while I'm watching we was watching sports car nonsense, my whatnot is this show start.
Yeah, man. I couldn't. The first time I saw him at National, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, dang, these moles out here in full effect.
I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, you're the largest to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it's we're gonna go loop. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go fanatics. No.
I mean, the way they got it set up, like with all the screens and whatnot at National, that does kind of remind you like those, the betting rooms. They got all the TVs and all the games going on, all the horse races and chariot races.
Yeah, glitz and glamour.
Kind of
right
reminiscent.
Right there, look, glitz and glamour. It's all, yeah. Well, 100%. So, but I don't. But like I said, does this affect the hobby? No.
I think it keeps going.
Yeah, none at all. Let me pay a bill real quick, and we can talk about.
You need to do a whatnot show again, man. It's been a minute.
You ain't lying. Listen. Hey, look, and real talk. I really want to wait till the settlement goes through. If they do go out of court, I'm gonna start one up because they're gonna be on it
for sure.
You want to sell me? You get 10% discount. Come on in this thing. Come on in this thing. All right, let's see. Let me paste. Let me see. What am I saying, man? Let me paste. Hold on. And then get up here and talk about how Pokemon is still going nuclear.
Pokemon.
All right, here we go. All right, so all right. The let's see. All right, this part of the segment is brought to you by Expire Health Energy. Okay. All right, it's that time of the year. Buckets getting busted, underdogs going crazy, and you yell at your TV like you are the coach. That's the team is hearing you right now. So welcome to March Madness. Now, if you're staying up for every game, tracking every upset, and trying to act like your bracket is still has a chance, you're gonna need some real energy. And that's where Aspire Energy comes in. Okay. All right. It's your tournament fuel. We're talking about 80 milligrams of natural green tea, caffeine, smooth, steady energy to keep you locked in from tip off to buzzer beaters. Okay. No sugar, no calories, no crash, because nobody wants to fall asleep right before the game winner. You don't want to do that. Okay. And the flavors, let's talk about that. Okay. Of course, you got the mango lemonade, the sweet cherry, and the all berry, refreshing light, and honestly, it's way better than stress eating your whole entire snack table for the first half of the game. Come on now. A lot of games got to be played. Take your time with it. So whatever you're watching, so whatever you're watching, working, or arguing about your bracket with your friends, I got you. Okay, 20% off your entire order plus U.S. free shipping throughout all the U.S. Okay, at expiredrinks.com when you enter the code Quiet Card. Okay, when you enter the code Quiet Card at expiredrinks.com. Okay, right there at checkout. Okay, Expire Health Energy, because in March we don't watch madness. We stay energized through it.
Yes.
Any announcements, J-Bo?
Hey man, it's coming up. Couple weekends away from Dallas.
Oh yeah. Collecticon.
Couple weekends away, man. So yeah, come join us, won't you? Meet us in Dallas, Fort Worth.
Pull up on us,
I'll be there. Jerry, got any announcements?
bro. Buying, selling, cool shit coming down the pipeline. We'll talk about it later.
Ooh. Do we want to shout out the solar? Not yet.
I mean, listen, it'll for sure be at Huntsville.
We'll go after this. After this, like I said, we got the March Madness tournament going on. Like I said, there's gonna be links everywhere. Just check it out. Just go on ESPN Fantasy and just search for the Quiet Card Podcast under the bracket challenge, or just click any of the links and add yourself on there. Like I said, we get 50 people in the. Let's say 50 people. 50 people in the room.
You said 50.
50. We'll do a hobby box of the Bowman U. I think they have the basketball. I think they have basketball. Any of the Bowman U, we'll figure it out. You'll get a hobby box of college basketball. We'll just say that. Okay. Like I said, come in there. Also, if your audio, if you can, please leave a 5-star review on there. Helps out the podcast a lot. And Spotify also listeners, if you would do the same thing, that would be great. Like I said, and also we're gonna be at the Huntsville Flip Show, March 28th and 29th. We're definitely we're gonna be IRL streaming for that. So follow us on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube for that. We appreciate everybody that tuned in. Like I said, to the World Baseball semifinals when we played Dominican Republic. Yeah. We play the Dominican Republic. Shout out to everybody that joined that one. And then also we're throwing the trade night at Racket City Cards here in Huntsville on that Saturday right after the flip show. It's going to be one of the biggest sports trade nights in the state. And like I said, there's more information about that coming also. And yeah, but well, shout out to everybody. Like I said, follow the podcast. Okay.
Please.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
Appreciate
appreciate everybody that's doing that. Speaking of repacks, we've been working on we've been studying. So Jerry and I have been studying how to do repacks the correct way. Okay.
Brilliantly.
I don't think do we ever share it on here yet? I don't think we shared it on here yet. Just a little bit every now. So the thing is, like I said, 2.5 years of just researching, figuring out what's right, packaging, and all this other stuff. What was a good price point on it? What was the best and safest way to do a repack? Okay. And Jerry definitely came up with the what is it? Solar. Hold
on. Regardless what the name is, it's just a 1 in 40 or a 1 in 40 chance to hit the absolute big one, but a 1 in 4 chance to hit something decent. Because I just
series.
Yeah. That was the name of it because we are from the Rocket City.
Yes.
So we wanted to keep to the theme.
Very important.
Rocket City.
But yeah, basically we're just building something that I feel like people are not going to lose their shirts. We're not going to lose our reputation. And ideally, this is something that I could pay my mom to stand at a table and run. And
Yes.
she has zero knowledge of cards.
On top of that, I think one of the most important things about this repack is that each game is you can only do 5. You can only spend you can only buy 5 of the packs, whatever.
Yeah, well, the idea is I would like to give everybody an opportunity to play the game, right? Obviously, if somebody came in and purchased all 40 packs, like, yes, 100%, you're going to hit all 10 of the big hits, right? But that also doesn't create... It's not a marketable thing, right? Like, I'm trying to create not a brand, but basically a product in which is more fair than what these average guys are doing.
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of, there's these guys and they've got 100+ packs and they're like, I've got 3 hits and they're $300 a piece. And it's like, do you really have those hits in there versus the product, the style that we're doing physically? The cards are right there. They're right there. Amani's going to run his just a hair differently than mine, but only to the extent of in my envelopes when you pull it and you'll have the actual Pokemon card because sports cards are thicker and thinner and all that. Amani's just going to run a number. And, hey, I hit the number 1. Cool. You hit the absolute best thing. Oops. I hit the 40. You still take something home, but it's not the absolute top hit, right?
Right.
And the way Amani's going to run his is his are going to be physically in the display right there, numbered 1 through 40.
Yep.
And mine, you're going to open it, which is the exact same odds. It's just a copy and paste. Which, if any boys and girls want this layout, shout out, hit us up.
Pay for it.
Some of you get the hookup. Shout out Big John. He's already got the hookup. He's setting his up right now. But it is based on the Arepa style in Japan. And, a lot of those are still kind of sketch, right? But I really loved and I really appreciated, you open up an envelope and it's physically right there.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is that it's completely transparent because you see the hits. You
That
see the
there,
hits. Yeah.
not only do you see the hits physically, there's a checklist, a board, whatever you want to call it. And so, say Marcus hits my third best item, it's literally X'd off the board. You
Yeah.
know for a fact it's not in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel that gives the consumer a more fair opportunity. You know what I mean? Versus some of these guys who are like, I don't know, it might be in there. Like, bro, I know for a fact this Charizard's still in there. That PSA 10 Charizard is still in there.
Shout out to Arena Club. Also, they're doing special St. Patrick Day packs where it's the theme is all gold. That's pretty smart. Like, and also, like I said, and also even with these repacks, these are themed repacks, and then it's like I said, we have ideas of how creative we can get with these repacks, and I think it's gonna be a fun time. Like how Arena Club, they have all gold football. You get everything's gold in there. Same thing with Pokemon. Pokemon is so the Pokemon is like you got Mega Gold and Gold Star in there.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Big deal.
I was about to. I was like, huh? Wait a minute. I'll read this.
Dude, that's like probably 10 grand.
Money.
No, every pack is 5,000.
I know, but that top hit that you're describing is 10,000 plus. Yeah.
Really? Hold on, let me see what they hold on. Let me just
But so kind of the style that we're doing is exactly what these folks are doing, where you know what's in it, right? Like, and on what we're doing a buyback program.
Mm-hmm.
Quite literally, each one of mine has a ticket. When you pull the card out and you go, oh crap, I hit this. It says, hey, you hit Saturn, you hit, Mars.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth this in cash value and worth this in trade value.
All right, you ready? So
ready.
For Arena Club, the Gold Star Pokemon, this is just Gold Star. I think it's only, I don't know if it's only for the day or they just have it to whatever. The top hits, the Grails, you have 3 Grails in there. You have a PSA 9 Pikachu Gold Star. You have a BGS 9 Umbreon Gold Star.
Huge.
And then you have a PSA 10 what is this? Regice Gold Star?
Regice. Yep.
Regice? Yeah. That's the but then
80s rapper's name. Regice.
But here's the lineup, right? Which is the lineup that you can get in a $4,000 pack. They have 1 PSA 7 Gold Star Pikachu. They have a PSA 4 and a 5 Gold Star Pikachu. They have a PSA, what is this, an 8? No, 6 of Gold Star Pikachu. And they had another, here we go, a BGS 8 of a Gold Star Pikachu. So it's like that's the floor.
That's a pretty solid floor. I mean, I'm gonna be 100% with you. That's a pretty solid floor, but that is also an incredible expensive buy-in. So like the Japanese now, are these Japanese or English? That's the important part.
English. Check the
that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, I mean, I think you'll look at it more and I think you understand.
$5,200 was the last Gold Star PSA 7 Pikachu.
PSA 7.
PSA 7. Wow. 5,200.
Wow.
So while we on, so while Jerry said, why Jerry, look at his expression.
I'm just saying, listen, boys and girls, a raw, ungraded version of that card just did $3,200 like
What?
a few days ago.
God almighty.
All right, so let's talk about Pokemon yet again. Right now, a lot of stuff has happened. Right, Kim Kardashian came into the fall, and she's been at a card show. She's been at card show number 1, buying Charizard up. She's been with Steve Aoki, ripping packs and Pokemon this. Okay. Shout out to Taylor Lewan. He was Busting with the Boys podcast. In one of his vlogs, he was in Las Vegas. He actually went to a Pokemon card show. He has the itch now. He's like, oh, I got to open up Pokemon. And he went there and bought 3 ponchos for, I think, 32 grand. I think that was right. I think it was like 3 ponchos, I think. And I think I don't know if he bought a box or not. I can't remember. But, he was getting the itch on that. Nav, if you know who Nav is, one of the artists out here, he said he's been Pokemon hunting this, right? Now, my question is to the Pokemon expert is on this channel right here.
Hold on, pause. By the way, a Gold Star English Pikachu in a PSA 9 just did $16,000.
God almighty.
Is that one of the? Hold on, wait. Is that one of the grails? Yes, it is.
Wow.
That's one of the grails. So it has a 16,000. And I love this also because the PSA 9 is in the old school PSA label with the blue back on it with no QR codes.
Well, okay, so
here we go.
I think that does have an advantage.
I think it's
probably not hit with the secret sauce, right? But it is not going to hold the same value as a new label.
So here's the question: would you relabel it?
I would just get up off that thing.
Get up off that thing.
You don't think Gold Stars have the liquidity?
No, they 100% they have the liquidity.
Would they go up in value?
Yes, 100%. However, how many 86 Fleer Jordans can you pick up? How many first edition Charizards can you pick up? I'm on a whole different path right now.
Conversation.
If I came into big money like that,
pause.
Well, I came into big money. My bad.
Pause.
I didn't mean to come into Diddy. I am.
Pause. God damn.
Yeah. I'm coming into Diddy, and then damn, Amani's taking it in the back of the throat. Jesus Christ. This is a Diddy podcast.
Hell yeah.
But seriously, though.
2026, man. We'll be all right.
Facts. So, me and Amani had this conversation. It's like you see these people spend this crazy amount of money on people who are prospects, and literally, how many 86 Fleer Jordans can I get with that? Like that's immediately where my brain goes. Like, I would much rather have Michael Jordan rookies, Charizard rookies, than any modern stuff. Period.
It's well, yeah, because here's the thing. I still feel that let's just break this down right quick. What are 4 main cards people need to go after right now? Charizard,
first edition Charizard, English.
Okay, English.
86 Fleer Jordan.
86 Fleer Jordan. That's reasonable. Let's just say reasonable. Not like, of course, there's somebody gonna be like, "What about that Mickey Mantle?" Shut up.
No, I completely agree. I would say
about reasonable. A raw Mickey Mantle is like what, 50 grand?
No. 30. Shout out to Cards HQ. They got one right now. It's an authentic for 30 grand.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, boys and girls, listen, you're buying this modern stuff that they can still print. They can see, why? Now, they cannot reprint Gold Star Pikachu, right? They can't do that, right? That's still Wizards of the Coast. But, like, there's so many modern cards that people are purchasing and spending crazy money on.
Big money. Great.
I'm just saying, I would pick up a Ty Cobb Authentic, bro, and just sit on it. Pause.
God,
But seriously though, the thought is as all of this momentum is building up for modern stuff, it all eventually draws back to vintage.
Okay, so here's the question.
Love the vintage. Always.
Because I feel like Shohei is still not out of reach. I think it's going to be a long time. I think it's going to be a long time until we see another card that goes, you need to get this now. I don't see nobody in no sport that you can go pick up and, oh my gosh, the Umbreon pack it was a BGS. Wait a minute. It was a BGS 9 and valued at $23,000.
Correct.
Boy.
Dude, that's not bad odds at all.
And what's the buy-in for this one?
$4,000.
$4,000?
Yeah. But Jerry just said we see a PSA 7 Gold Star did 53.
5,200, yeah.
Yeah, 50. Dude, the once you see the low end of these cards, it's like you're not really like.
Well, so that goes back to the transparency, though, right? When a product is transparent, it gives you confidence, right? So quite literally, that was me leaving the show, and I left the repack game with Amani, right?
Mm-hmm. They went crazy.
Well, hold on. Since you ran it for a bit while I was gone, did these people seem unsure at all, or were they like, take my money?
No, they was just like, take it because they seen what was in there. I mean, they seen the big card that was in there, but they also go like, look, you can still pay, you can pay $20 and get a $40 card also, which was like, it was more in there, or you can get a 20 and break even with like another like $20 card in there. So it wasn't like you were losing as much, but it was still more hits. You still feel comfortable on.
It was a real opportunity. It was a very real opportunity versus, hey, I've got 100 packs and there's three $300 cards and it's the same $20. And it's like, it doesn't feel the same as a consumer. When you can literally look at somebody and go, you have a 1 in 4 chance of hitting something decent, if not way better. You know what I mean? Like, and then the other thing was the price point too. That was the kind of real target, because I see so many of these guys is like, oh, drop $150, drop $200. Like, we literally had little kids walk up and they were like, I'll drop $20 on that. Bam. Oh, bro, you hit the $45 card. Let's go. Like,
easy.
And even on the skunks of what they were still hits. They were still literally one of the kids hit a skunk and he goes, dude, this is dope. And I was like, hey, I'll buy that off you right back.
Look,
and he goes,
Jerry was going to say something right to the kid, and the kid was so hyped up. Jerry was like, kind of,
no, don't steal the joy.
You enjoy that card.
Exactly.
He was loving it. Oh my God, look at that.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
100% on that. But like I said, it's it's going up yet again. Like I mean, we gotta come here on every week, but I think a real conversation is that we can, and I know the guy to bring on to be what you need to buy on an investment scale. What's the top 4? I got a guy for that. I'm gonna bring him up. Top 4 cards to get an investment scale. You know what I'm saying? Because I still think that 84 Fleer Jordans are, because there's so many out there.
86.
86, and it's like they can still, like, it's still reasonable. Even when it went up, it's still a reasonable price.
There's a lot of buzz about 85 though too.
They
A lot of, I mean, recent buzz.
Talk about the Star Jordan.
the store
Yes.
and did they have like a like the big ones also?
They did.
The the big one with the Boy Scout one, right?
But Star, I mean, they a legitimate company. Man.
But here's what hurt Star though. I mean, I hate to steal your sunshine, but Star sold their printing plates, and then those same cards came back up, and then that was the whole big deal and the whole big scandal because they got reprinted. So it's like, are you actually getting
control of the number?
Correct.
Here's a question. I saw an article on. Shout out to SI Collectibles. The 89 King Griffey Jr. Upper Deck card.
Yeah,
I think that's a buy. I think the King Griffey Jr. is a buy. Listen,
it says it's gonna be worth $10,000 by 2030.
Right.
If not sooner.
I know, but I know you got a whole drawer full of them.
I actually don't have a whole drawer full, but you can get an 8 for like $150, which ain't bad.
An 8? I need that raw. You know, that's why that guy you muted. That's why that guy went crazy at Culture Collision.
How much did you say an 8 was, Bo?
150.
Bro, that's a play. That's such a play.
It really is.
I should edit this out.
It really is.
I should just be. Keep this right here because we control our own media. just cut it to the end. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually a play because it's so it's not because those cards. I mean, those are not too hard to find, is it? I feel like a whole bunch of them out there.
No, and there are plenty of unopened boxes still too, like the full sets. Yeah, 89 full sets.
Yeah.
So
I wonder what the PSA 10 pop count is on that.
Hold on, I can see it. Hold on, I can tell you right now.
Yeah.
But I mean,
it is the most graded card, though.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
In the history of the world.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Right now, you want the pop count, right? On that?
Yeah, what's the total population then in PSA 10?
Okay. Well, right now it's the PSA 10 right now is worth $4,000 like $25.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely crazy. Yeah. The pop count on that is you want the whole pop count, just like a PSA 10?
I want both. Okay,
so the total population is 191,760. The PSA 10 is only 4,358. But check this out: a PSA 9 is 34,258, which is absolutely crazy. But it's a $400. It's a $400 buy. PSA 9. You're not really look.
So is the play right now? Buy as many PSA 8s as you can, crack them, and resubmit them.
So the PSA 8 right now is 46,729.
I would buy all the BCCG King Griffey Jr.
I wouldn't. As a guy who purchased a BCCG, because I had a BCCG 8 of a card and I cracked it, sent it to PSA, and it got a fucking 4.
Dang.
That was the Walt Disney, bro. That was the
Oh
Walt
my
Disney.
God. Wow.
Yeah.
She soaked it.
Oh,
You're telling me, bro, I was at least expecting a 6. I mean, I didn't expect it to be an 8. I was like, all right, that's a pretty generous 8. But when they sent me that 4, I was like, ooh, my heart hurts.
Probably the real.
Mm.
Listen, if I don't edit this out, I love everybody that listens right now, and I'm glad we're keeping this at the end for all y'all people that don't be listening at the end. I think the play right now is to get a SGC 8.
Yeah.
I bet that SGC 8 is like what, $90?
Well, it's 135. A 7.5 is like $90. 7.57 is like $90. I mean, 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Yes, we're grown ass man doing 6'7". Leave the comments alone.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would still continue to sit on Ken Griffey Jr. rookie
Pause.
You need to pause on that.
on
the bats.
his rookie.
Pause. Yeah,
his rookie.
Even on this rookie, you pause.
Yeah.
Is that what he calls it? His rookie?
Ooh.
No, we call it his Wookie.
So, before we get to more into this, but listen, let's just cut the gatekeeping off right now. Yeah, the gatekeeping segment is sponsored by nobody. So,
if you're looking to sponsor us, send us a message.
Yeah,
we're interested.
Also, real quick before we go, McDonald's, and I think it's in the UK, they have collectible trading cards now in McDonald's. To get an adult meal, and they have trading cards that you can actually. And then for what else? I mean, I don't know if some are graded, but they had I guess at their launch they had one that was graded. So I don't know if you get graded ones also, but I think that's pretty cool. So they have actual collectible cards, and they also have like a black Fionite. I don't know if it's a 1-on-1, but it's a black card of Grimace. I was like,
well,
it definitely looks pretty sick. I ain't gonna lie.
That's hard, right?
I mean, so shout out to the UK
right
now. But man, these King Griffey Juniors. I mean,
hey, I'm trying to tell you, I would.
Hold on, wait, real quick, because I know, you know what subject I'm gonna say right now. And listen, if I can find a sponsor for this segment, I'm gonna do it because Jerry's finna lit up right there. He's finna light up right now. Okay. The next segment I'm gonna do before we leave, called Bend It and Send It. Okay. Here we go. The PSA 1 of King Griffey Jr. is $153, and it's only $339 in there.
Bend it and send it, folks.
Which is more than. Hey, wait a minute.
A PSA 6, a PSA
more
7.
than A.
Bro,
it's more than a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. But check this out. Right? The 2.5 is only at 14. That sells for $11.75.
Listen, folks, bend it and send it.
2.5 is only out.
If it's not gonna get an 8 or a 9,
hold on,
that motherfucker.
Wait. We're not done with this segment yet. Hold on, get some more smiles on, Jerry. The 1.5 is at 49 population. $525.
It's the 0.5 grades. Listen, folks are asleep. Bend it and send it, folks.
We're telling people too much on this podcast. Please do not follow this podcast as this, because we're telling y'all way too much. We are telling y'all way too much.
Bro, that was that last PSA 1 tag team that I had that literally outsold the PSA 8.
Crazy. Y'all go pick up y'all kabooms And
bend that
downtown,
motherfucker.
Get your PSA
you know what?
one.
I just thought about that. I
Time,
never looked
time.
at I never looked at that.
Now, okay. The reason why this is a play, boys and girls, is because super wealthy men and women who are into the hobby. Let's go back to the '86 Fleer Jordan, right? It's super
Right.
popular. Well, if I'm rich, cool.
Yeah,
I own a PSA 10, right? Who cares? Facts. Look at that population growth. But here's the play. Okay, hey, I'm rich. I have a PSA 10. Cool. You know what the real cool kid, rich guy, girl does? Oh, I've got a PSA 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through 10.
all of them.
Top that.
All of them.
Bend it and send it, folks.
So, with that, you know what I'm saying? We're tired of gatekeeping. Is there any other announcements to be made real quick? Like I said, just follow the podcast on everywhere you listen to podcasts at. Also, we got the March Madness going on. It's going to be at the ESPN challenge. It's going to be the bracket challenge right there. So, it's going to be links everywhere on all of our social medias for the next couple of days. So, just click on it and just add yourself into it. Make your own account, whatever you got to do with it. Like I said, we get 50 people in there. The winner would get some kind of college basketball hobby box. There's something out there that's college basketball is a hobby box. So deal with it. Okay, you're not getting a jumbo. You're not getting nothing like that. Okay, you're not getting a case. You're not doing nothing like that. You're going to love this and no complaints. Okay, I'm gonna treat all y'all like whatnot if I had to come out of pocket with this. Okay, and so and it's gonna be CT scan too, just because of love, because we can do that. And so, because I know people are going to ask, is it going to be CT scan? Yes, it is. And so, also, like I said, to follow us on there.
We got to make sure we're not sending them anything good, right? Like, if it's a Tesla, we can't send it.
No, we got to go get another one. And so, also, 5-star review, please, on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify also. And like I said, if you have Alexa, you can definitely Alexa can take you to the Quiet Car Podcast. Just say, "Hey Alexa, bring it to the Quiet Car Podcast," and then she can definitely do that.
She's talented.
Yes,
yeah.
She's definitely talented. Woo! And so I think. Also, the Huntsville Flip Show is happening March 28th, 29th. We're doing a trade show on the 28th at Huntsville, Rocket City Sports Cards. We're gonna be right there on University Drive in Huntsville. Come on down to the greatest city in the world. Okay.
Wait, I think I do have one announcement though.
What's up?
Boys and girls, go pick you up a pair of Gucci Mane Hokas. He's officially sponsored by Hoka now.
What's
it's
Hoka?
A play.
The shoes?
Yep. We got to leave them with something.
Gucci Mane Hoka.
Gucci Mane. What?
They come.
Yep.
I gotta see a pair.
Wait, hold on. I gotta see it. Wait a minute.
They gas.
Wait a minute.
Hey, send them out, Amani. Come on. They can look it up too.
What is it? Hold on. Gucci, are you sure?
110.
What? Hold on.
110.
There it is.
Oh, God.
Listen, boys and girls, it's just not cards that are collectible. There's a lot of other shit too.
That's crazy. What is happening? Who made this? That's crazy.
The Hookah Bondi 7-step.
That's so crazy.
1017 Brick Squad in the house.
What? This is amazing. This is amazing.
What's amazing is the Princess cut diamonds he be wearing on his fingers, man. These stones are ridiculously sized. Are you kidding me? What in the world? What?
Listen, those
what?
Gas.
What Gucci Man got on his finger?
It does look gas. You see it, yeah. You see it on the finger. That's crazy. Is that Foot Locker too? Man,
I told you.
It does look. I don't even wear these.
I'm probably gonna have to buy 2 pairs just to sit on one, and then wear the other. If you know, you know.
The all black one is. The all black one is crazy. They got a
I'm
commercial.
just saying, guys. I'm just saying.
It does look fresh though.
They got some attitude. Yeah.
We ended at that. That's amazing. Dang. I got
Yep.
some money tonight. Shout out to Gucci Man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Gucci Man.
Like I said,
On the
Mike
strength
follows
a lot.
the podcast. Like I said, we'll be IRL streaming also. So follow us on Twitch, Kick, and make sure you follow us on YouTube. Like I said, more lives coming soon. Also follow Grease Up, Dr. Collectibles podcast. He's part of the Quiet Card Network. Follow the F1 Monday Vibes podcast, which is part of the Quiet Card Network also. And follow the Jerry Petrie Show. We got more of that coming up. With that, we got collaborations coming up with that. That's part of Quiet Card Podcast Network. Until then, we are out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey, boss.